my. YouTube Live number 28. My friend David Snowden and Kim are here. So I thought it must be time to start. Hello, David and Kim. How are you? Oh, my brother's here. Oh, Eddie's here. That's wonderful. Let's start with the Wilder Credo. First off, let me know, Ed and David, if it sounds and looks okay. If there's any here, David, sure. Eddie, maybe you join me. Have a clank. It's Monday night fun. It's actually Monday night football, and I'm rooting for the Broncos tonight. I'm hoping Russell Wilson shows the Seahawks something. So there you go. The Eagles won yesterday. Your Ravens won. David, I know you're happy about that. Here's to you guys. Web Wilder Credo. Work hard, rock hard, eat hard, sleep hard, grow big, wear glasses if you need them. Thank you, Web, for doing that. Over 7,602 subscribers, almost 100 up from last week. 3,207,854 views, 3,300 videos up. Real quick, right before I wrote down 7,591 subscribers. And about 4:30, I put a Snoop joke up. I'll do it for you guys. When does 1 + 1 = 3? When you don't use a condom. That joke had 2,100 views in like an hour and a half or something. And the subscribers went from 7,591 to 7,602. So 7,602, I guess it depends on the next joke I do. I told my buddy the Queen died. He said, that sucks. I loved her music. I did a story this week about Bob Traynor, sports figure in New York. He, the Yankees Sports Network did a thing. They said that, our condolences go out to Bob. Hear that Bob passed away, and starts doing a eulogy and stuff. And Bob's still alive. And the reason that it makes me laugh, because imagine David, Kim, Kyle's here. Hey, Kyle. I felt good a while. I felt good a little while ago. Maybe it's just me, but I remember, I won't do the whole minute, but it just, imagine a family member, like if Eddie's here tonight, if all of a sudden they come up, oh, Ed Townsend, my brother, I just talked to him. He texted me like 2 minutes ago. Mother says to her little girl, what happened to the parrot? Little girl says, I don't know, but I just heard the cat talking. Oh my God. Kellogg's, I saw it this morning. Kellogg's released a cereal that all you have to do is add water. And I thought, I've seen it. Maybe next week I'll try and get a box to try it. It's got to be some kind of powdered milk or something that you add to water. But I just don't know. I mean, oh, man. Yeesh. I don't know. Has anybody seen that? Has anybody seen that cereal? Kellogg's just put it out. It's little boxes. And, again, you just add the water. You don't even need milk. According to my Fitbit, I masturbated 4 miles last week. This morning on the CBS morning show, they did a poll, and they polled these people and said, what's the oldest age that someone should be able to run for political office? And 70 is the answer. And when I think of a 70-year-old person, maybe I'm wrong, but the number, and I wrote it down because I think it's funny. If that was the case, 1/3 of the House and 1/5 of the Senate would have to quit. An old man goes into a store and he's got this little kid with him, and the little kid's running around raising hell, and this woman's watching him, and the old man keeps going, William, take it easy now, take it easy. And the little kid runs around some more and breaks it. William, we're going to be home soon. Just take it easy. And the little boy again runs it. William, they're starting to leave the store, and the woman comes up and says, I just want to tell you, I'm really proud of the way you handled little William there. He said, I'm William, that little bastard Stevie. I love that joke. Maybe I didn't do it well, but I love that joke. Dunkin' Donuts is putting out a beer with Harpoon. Harpoon and Dunkin' Donuts are making a beer. I have no desire to try this beer, to even taste this beer, so I don't know anything about this beer. Today I saw this and I thought this was pretty interesting to me. They announced the rudest city in the United States. What is the rudest city in the United States? And I thought, I knew the answer. The answer, York, PA. David, no, David, no, I'm the rudest person. Wait. Anybody else? Kyle, you got to guess? Eddie, you got to guess? They named, I'm going to give you the top three. The top three rudest cities. Yeah, definitely York. No. David, you got a lot of room to talk. Baltimore. The number one rudest city in the United States is Philadelphia. Doesn't surprise me. I live there. I used to say, and this is true, you have to swear at people in Philadelphia. Now, you may not believe that's true, but if you stand there and go, excuse me, that you'll just stand there. Hey, buddy, move your ass. Hey, no problem. Sorry, bud. I'm just telling you. Number two was Memphis. And that shocked me. Memphis, Tennessee, the second rudest city. Yeah, I was shocked. Memphis, and then number three was New York. I'll tell you what, I don't know what to make all that. I'm like, Memphis, that would shock me. I did a story, and this is funny. Maybe you guys will find it funny. Maybe you won't. I did a story earlier this week about a Brazilian woman who got pregnant and had twins. And the twins got to be about a year old. And she thought, boy, that one's a little different than the other one. So she had a paternity test, had the father take a paternity test. And he was the father of one of the twins. And when she thought she had sex with another guy on the same day, and I won't get into all the details because you can watch a minute if you want to. But I put it on Reddit, and it's one of those things where it's a hoax. He's making it up. It's bullshit. He's not. And all these people are commenting. And finally, and I thank God for her, it was a woman, and she said, no, it can happen. A woman can have two eggs and have sex with two different guys. I did think, even though I did it as a black, imagine if it was an Asian guy. oh boy, something won't. I'm just saying that whole scenario, in the minute I did in 2015, there was another case where a guy got, divorced, and he only paid for the one. He said, I didn't father that other one. So she had twins, but he was only responsible for the one. I'd probably do the same thing. Tommy Lee from Motley Crue accidentally posted a picture of his penis on Instagram. And it got taken down. And there's a couple parts of that. He accidentally, if you ever posted on Instagram or any of these places, you can't just accidentally, whoops, oh, I shot a picture of my penis. But here's the thing. Tommy Lee has now joined OnlyFans. So if you want to see more of Tommy Lee's penis, David or Kim or Kyle, just go on to OnlyFans and you can see all the Tommy Lee's penis you want to see. How's everybody doing? Talk to me for a minute. Eddie, how are you doing? Oh my gosh. My buddy refers to his girlfriend as his partner in crime, but she's underage. Oh, it's jokes like that. I do jokes like that. I shouldn't do them, but then again, what I'm about to bring up is almost as good as that joke. I really like that joke. This morning, I saw, hey, look at that. How are you? Is that a Rushi? Is that, I don't know. I don't know that. I think you owe me $20. Or maybe because you're here, I owe you $20. I don't know. I'm not sure. I saw this morning, honest to God. There's a baseball player, and I heard of him when I was a kid. That's how old this guy is. Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb was, I think he was Detroit Lion baseball or Detroit Tigers baseball player. And, it's probably 1900s or something. And over the weekend, they sold his dentures. And there was only like 4 teeth in them, they sold his dentures. Baseball fans just love Ty Cobb, and he's one of the original. His dentures with the case, now came with the case. These 4 teeth, dirty, $18,840. You could, I personally, I don't know that I'd buy anybody's teeth. I don't give a shit. It was Katy Perry's teeth, Brooke Shields' teeth, Farrah Fawcett's teeth. Who the hell's buying teeth? My God. AFK, okay. All right, there you go. Whatever that means. Eddie, you'll have to tell me about that tomorrow, or after this is over, I'll text you or text me. What do I have next? Guys getting a divorce. Let me take a sip. You guys, if you're there, getting a okay. I think that means all okay. That's good, Eddie. I like that. Sorry, I'm sniffling. I'm not feeling real well, but what did you say? World war we are living in. Yeah, bud. Yeah, man. I'm trying to stay off the one topic that seems to be dominating things. Let's just joke. Guy's getting a divorce, and he's sitting in the garage, and he looks over, and there's an old case of beer there. And he walks over, and he grabs a bottle, it's empty, smashes it down, says, because of you, my wife is leaving me. He reaches in, there's another empty bottle, smashes it. Because of you, I don't have a job. Grabs another one. Because of you, I don't get to see my kids anymore. He reaches in, and this one's full. It's not even, he puts it off the side and said, you weren't part of the problem. Oh, God. Made some changes this week. Eddie told me to do this, and I should have done it for a while, but I'm being honest. You know, part of it is people resist change. And I've done the quickies out on the porch for, a year plus or whatever. And so someone said to me, go out, move around, get us off that porch. So I stood out in front, but I'm only telling you this because I tried it out back. Saturday, I must have shot, and I'm not proud to admit this, but I thought you guys would like to hear it. I stood out in the backyard. I stood over there. I tried the other side of the porch. I finally ended up out front and just stood there on the street and tried to do it. So we're going to stay with that for a little while, but I'm telling you, it doesn't seem like a big change, but man, it caused. So I thought about the winter time. Might be a little trouble in the winter time. Guys with this girl, and he starts grabbing her leg. He starts rubbing his hand up her leg, and she said, "Stop." He says, "Why don't we play fire truck?" She says, "What is fire truck?" He said, "Well, if I start to get too far, you holler red light, red light." Okay, so they start kissing again, and like that, he starts running around. Fire truck, fire truck. He keeps going. He says, "You know damn well fire trucks don't stop for red lights." Oh my God, there's something wrong with me. Hey, Toasted Sniper's here. How are you, my friend? Toasted Sniper's a good guy. I can't stress enough how important comments and shares or likes or any of that. It shocked me. I was actually going to do one more quickie before I came on, but it was just that stupid Snoop thing that I recorded real quick, and all of a sudden it was at 2,100 views. And I said, "Well, hell, let that go. I'm actually cutting back, Eddie. You'll be glad to hear this. I'm cutting back a little bit because it just seems to me too many. It's happening on Facebook. All of a sudden, the ones below it are going to 200-300 views. And the same thing with YouTube. I'm going to start going every 3 hours, maybe even cut it back further. It seems to me like maybe less is more. A cowboy gets off his horse and he walks around in the back of the horse and he lifts up the horse's tail and he kisses the horse's ass. The cowboy looks and says, What do you do that for? He said, "I got chapped lips." He said, "Does that help?" He said, "No, but it reminds me not to lick my lips." Oh my gosh. I did this one. I think I'm going to stop doing the really dark joke reels just because I don't think the dividends are there. I thought I'd do it for a little bit. David, you said, give it a try. I thought I'd do it for a little bit, but I'd sooner just do a couple, racier jokes, but that's not, that's not good. Again, I think it's a trade-off. It's funny, the people that really like dark, dirty, nasty jokes, I know Ed doesn't, really like them, and I like them, but it's when I'm delivering them and stuff, there's a point where, there's some jokes I just can't. What did the Mexican father give his son? My son's bike. Here's one I did. And Kim and any female that looks at this, or this is just a joke. I'll do two, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. I had a wonderful time. As always, there you go. I put it up here. That's the set list for tonight. I'll do both these. I actually like the first one so much. I'm doing it a second time. If a man runs over a woman, who's responsible? The man. You shouldn't be driving in the kitchen. See now there's a joke that every woman in the world hates, but I love. I just think that joke's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. Ed and I uh, had a conversation this week where he was saying to me, "What does that get you? What does that get you?" I'm just trying to make people laugh. If it works, great. Going to 7,600 subscribers and 3,207,000 views. That David, you were nice enough to pay me a compliment and say, God, Scotty, 3 million people have looked at your stuff, and I truly am grateful for that. I don't know that I take enough time and thank David, and when I'm going to put a matter of fact, I'll do it now. I'll put on my glasses and try and make sure David, Kyle, Toasted Sniper. Uh, I love it. Don't think I'm a woman anymore. I betrayed my species for laughing at that joke. Okay. Women don't even have the right to be alive. Oh, come on now. That's, you know what now? Whoever you are, that's just wrong. If anyone that's here looking at that, that's the kind of stuff, like I say, I love making jokes, but not like that. Women, everyone has a right to be alive. Everyone. You that wrote that, goodbye. I, you know, I got to say this, and from the bottom of my heart, I'm blessed to have David Snowden. Okay, but yeah, that's a really that's that's even for me, Bub. Even for me, that's kind of harsh. When everybody has the right to be alive. Um, like I always say, it's one thing to tell a joke and like wheelchair joke or a handicap joke or this or that. But when you really hurt something, you got to stop. You got to go say, whoa, 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 come on, man. Um, I've lost some friends. Again, I had a conversation this week with my brother where it got a little heated, and I love my brother, but yet, I'm doing the best I can. I just want to make you laugh. But David, you may not believe it, but even I have a a point where it, like for instance, I won't do it, and I probably will never do it. I should just say it. I'll never do it. I'll never do a cancer joke. To me, that's just not cancer jokes, 9/11 jokes. I was telling my brother this. Were so many 9/11 jokes, and that's just certain things have to be sacred. They have to, at least, again, it's coming from an old guy. It's like that girl that defended me on Reddit and said, no, it can really happen. It's like right now, and I'm just going to spend this much time, but the furries, I keep getting, more and more people commenting and parents and stuff. And that may be a bigger issue than, again, this is supposed to be comedy. So I don't really want to go, but I think when you talk about bullying and kids in school and furries, yeah, it might be a little bigger situation than, I want to keep it funny. I'm going to fill up my drink. What else can we do here? Oh, I got one more really nasty one. This is going to, I'll do this one. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. What's going to keep this thing going? YouTube, I doubt. Facebook, Ed and I talked about it. I'm playing on their field. All I can hope for is that Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, somebody, that it keeps growing, and eventually they can't deny it. It's like last week where 80 some people looked at a half hour of my rhetoric. I think if I do it good enough and it's funny enough, and people like you keep spreading the word, that's the only way it's going to do it. But anyway, I'll do this last joke. Thank you all very much. Go Broncos, beat the Seahawks. Monday Night Fun. What's the last bottle a woman should touch after a party? The dishwashing liquid. I'm sorry. Everybody have a great evening. I love you guys. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all very much. Buy a shirt, buy a coffee mug. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you guys real soon, and have a nice evening.